Welcome to Boise Talks Business, where the goal is to get our businesses set up and ready to scale with social media. What started as a genuine conversation quickly turned into my worst nightmare. Today, sorry, I can't really speak right now. Dehydration sucks. Um, drink your water, everybody. Anyway, today I was planning to start a 7 day engagement challenge for my boot camp. For those of you who don't know, who aren't a part of the boot camp, every Monday is challenge day, and that is when me and everyone involved comes up with some form of engagement challenge, um, so that we can continue our, I guess, engagement efforts on X while we're dealing with our clients. A lot of times it does get a little bogged down trying to maintain client work and keep up with the same interactions that we have on X. So, in the goal of maintaining some consistency and making sure like our conversions and lead count are continuously adding to our funnels, um, I try to make sure that there is some form of challenge that we apply to ourselves to make it consistent. Right. So I, alongside a few members, will be strategically engaging this week, 100 times daily. And I started off the day replying to my community as I always do, just making sure like everybody at least hears from me every day. But I made a mistake, and I used the F word and got an automatic 12-hour suspension. Excuse me, for violent speech. Right. I suggested that a friend who was dependent on caffeine try fasting. Yeah, fasting. Not any of the other FING words. Fasting. And as soon as I hit enter, I literally typed this. This is have you considered fasting? Banned. Like account logged. I was like, wait, what? What happened? I was like so excited to start the day. Well, not start the day, but so excited to like start on the challenge. And I couldn't access my Twitter account for like an hour. And normally I try to sugarcoat my violence to appease the algorithm, but I guess I couldn't help myself. He had said he loved coffee. I told him he was stupid. Um, and I guess it didn't take kindly to me suggesting he fast from it. Um, anyway, moving on. In all seriousness, this did put a damper on my day, and now I have to postpone the challenge tomorrow. Um, and and obviously, when you're doing challenges, you get hyped up for them. You know they're going to be difficult, and you want to start as soon as possible. And so having to do it tomorrow kind of ruins ruins the mood. I was expecting to come in off of the long weekend and get started on it today. So what now? Right? Things didn't go as planned. What now? In business, you often come across these situations, times when things don't go our way, and you can't do what you want to do. They really suck. This really sucks. But it's times like this that show you what type of CEO or business owner you are going to be. There are only two types: someone looking for an excuse, someone who gets the job done. Me and my VP of my last company used to have conversations all the time, and it was both of our first times running a business, right? And neck and neck, side by side, we were in lockstep in terms of where we wanted to go with it and the vision we had. And every time something bad would happen, we would notice like the past me would use that as an excuse. Like if I wanted to make an excuse out of every single thing, I could. Me giving up and saying, well, not giving up, but me saying, I'm just going to wait till tomorrow to do stuff is a valid excuse if I let it become a valid excuse. They locked me out of Twitter. That's primary where I spend most of my time engaging with people, lead generation, content creation. And it could easily have become an excuse. I couldn't even access where I spent 80% of my time for 12 hours, right? But instead, I wanted to be the person who gets things done regardless, who's unstoppable. So I prioritize strategy and organization. I created a new X banner. I brainstormed a new bio. I thought of a couple of giveaway ideas. I haven't really picked one yet. I created a new sales letter for the boot camp to give people a little more information in DMs rather than hopping on calls and explaining. And then I chose my goals for the next 30 days, which I'll release to the boot camp, and then everybody can help me keep accountable to those, and then also I'll keep everyone accountable to theirs. I set my future self up for success by knocking out a few tasks that I'd been delaying, things that I've been putting on the back burner. And not to mention that, I also had my kickoff meeting for my boot camp. We went over goals, adjustments, strategy, and then I gave a detailed rundown of what's to come, including the workshop, weekly workshops, where we go over, I guess, the consensus problem that everyone is having. So Friday's workshop will be about secrets of traffic generation and conversion. I feel like that's a big problem that a lot of people have, and I feel like that will definitely be a valuable workshop to go over. Um, mainly that 300 comment challenge was me looking for a formula that would work to have the most optimal outcome for traffic generation and conversion. So, primary case study of what I'll be discussing on Friday with the group. Uh, but registration for this boot camp is closed. However, the next boot camp does open 6/10, June 10th. There are only 5 slots available. So if anyone's interested, definitely DM me on X or email me at waitlist@boisegordon.com. And that's pretty much it for the day. Sorry it was a little shorter than usual. I do want to consolidate these a little bit, make sure that you guys can absorb them in a short little drive to work or something, um, and still get some value out of it. So at the end of the day, when you have a choice between making excuses or figuring it out, always choose to figure it out. It'll help you in the long run, and you'll be moving and progressing every day no matter what. Thank you so much for dropping by, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.